Hello, good evening. Today I am going to record session for a strong momentum with follow through pattern. This is kind of trade where we see the momentum is very strong and now I can go for follow through patterns. Means there is a condition where the stock it has higher momentum and now there is some dip inside that, and now in that dip I am trying to make a position in that. Why? Because I have tested multiple pattern for entire 10 to 20 years, and I've observed there is one of pattern that's called a strong momentum with follow through pattern. It has 2.1 something, it's a profit factor. So I like this because it kind of it give you, there is marginal safety. You are buying a stock, it has very good momentum, and now it's suppose you are getting cheaper than price, right? 2-3% you get cheaper price, so it has marginal safety. Even it has higher probable chance the stock can go to up level if the stock is not in the topping or distribution phase. So this is the entire stock screening process what I have discussed here. Now I am going to see one of best method, that's called how it's work. So some of example I am going to see for this highlight. In the future coming sections I'll have more detail. So these are the stock I have downloaded, that is work on follow through patterns. It has a strong momentum. So there is multiple screener I have used. For this I have used Arjun, that's developed by Define It. This is one of very good software. I cannot tell you much detail because it has proprietary software. So let's say this is the a stock just I have downloaded, and now I am just going to look inside this. Is there any edge or not? So let's say I'll see this. Okay, there is good. Screen looks like very small. So let's say this stock is very deeper, and let's say there is follow through pattern we are receiving, but I am not pretty sure because this stock, if you see, it shows lower low, higher lows. So this kind of a stock is still in downtrends if you see the longer time frame, and profit is also continuously declining. So that's not so good sign, and peg ratio is very high. Relative momentum is not intact, and beta is too much high. It's more than 100% high. Like if the stock goes to 100% or 2% correction, it has high chance it may go for 4% correction. So obviously this stocks comes under this screening, but when I see the complete price and the way it looks like, this is not a favorable stock and I cannot go for that because risk reward ratio momentum is intact, but still trend is not in our favor. So I'll wait some time unless and until trend shows in this stock. Okay, yes, in this stock also there is uh, risk reward is not favor, and EPS is not favor. So I'll not happy to go with this stock. Let's say Ambuja Cement. Yeah, risk reward is not in favor, and there is dip inside that, but still it goes up to dip level. So still this is not in favor. And let's say this stock, there is corrections. Yeah, it seems This is very good as stock. The way it shows the bottom side recovery, EPS is very strong. Revenue growth is inclined to positive. Package also, so it has a value inside this stock, but momentum is not a favors and there's not a linear relation in beta. So I cannot go this stock. So I think in this market trade is very difficult because as of now we see market is it goes to extreme level. So most of it stock are very expensive, and if you buy it, it's more probable chance it can go to some few corrections. So I'm just worried. So I'll be more focused and I'll see the tailwind factor in a stock as well as sectors and market conditions. And if I find there is some huge growth and unlocking potential in this business, any kind of a stock, if I find, then I'll go for buying that stock. Otherwise, I'll try to avoid. I'll not buy any kind of a stock. Yes, it shows one kind of recovery pattern, but still it's very early stage. The trend is not in our favor. The short span of time it shows very strong momentum, but still it's there is much ups and downs. So he has to go some level bit of recovery, and beta is not favored, so I'll not go for this stock. Let's say, well, yeah, the trend is completely inclined. It shows if you draw the angle, it kind of very upwards, and the angle would be 80 or 75. So I think projection is not in our favor. It's oh my god, it's a 61. Usually I prefer less than 50 55. That shows kind of trajectory patterns, and it has higher probability to stay on this trend. So anyway, this favor is not in favor. So I'll not go for this stock. Next, see, this is called cap line point. Yeah, this stock it has shows one kind of W patterns. So yes, good double bottom. It has higher probability. Stock it seems very good, and this is also in breakout zone. There is some correction inside this. Yes, this stock it seems very good, and I'll prefer to go this stock because price wise very good. There is some kind of if I see this is also top. It shows this double top and it has higher probability it can come to there. And the higher time frame, if I see, this is kind of double bottom pattern, so it has a very good edge for to go in the up directions. And EPS out of sudden it has jumped, and revenues consistently continuously increasing. Tech is not in favor, but I think we can go and I can prefer with high stop loss, and position side would be very small because um, volatility it has 1.21, so it has a higher volatile than your benchmark index, and still there is RS is not as strong. So I prefer this stock due to price behavior, but it should be in very small quantity of trade. This is the risk reward ratio is not in favor. Yes, it shows kind of V-shaped recovery pattern, but the risk reward is not favor in lower time frame. Uh, this stock it seems good, but this it has higher volatility, and risk reward is not favor. Yeah, it's same. Risk reward is not favor, and if I see this stock, this is completely turned on. And if you see if it's cross above this swing, and in the long time frame, and that's still this is valuation why this stock is very costly, and RS is not performing as of now. Beta is still good, so I will wait some time it's cross this line, and with this cross to, sorry, I think it is a very small screen. I'll try to, if it is it's crossed this line, in that case I can go for this stop, unless and until I'll have to wait. So this anyway, still momentum is very intact, and the stock is very high, but valuation is not good. And if I see the returning, it's consistently last 3 quarter it's declining, and if I see this stock, EPS profit is not increasing, but still it's maintaining its pace. It's kind of double bottom patterns, and yeah, it has chance to go up to this level. So yeah, I think this stock, if I see their valuations and RS is not performing well, but price wise it looks cool. So I can go for some a small kind of position that could be contra trade, and if it's cross and if it's RS line it goes above the zero, then in that case I can go for some adding the extra positions. Pixar is not favored. Yes, this stock has chance to give. I think this is Dr. Reddy. Pharma sector is performing well, and it has some good valuation compared to other sector. So if I see the growth consistently a bit declining, but still there is valuation is good compared to other stock in this blasting market situation. And yeah, RS is not in favor. It's kind of zigzag, so that's so kind of not good pattern for me. Beta is manageable, so yes, if I cannot get any stock, I can go for some small position in that. So again, the risk reward is not favor. As of now, I've discussed multiple stock, and I think the market is not in favor due to its cost wise, and it's too much costly, and I'm not kind of trader where I take big risk. So I'm not getting good stock where I can put much attention. And I want to give you disclaimer: I'm not a SEBI registered, so please do not go with suggestion. If I'm suggesting or whatever, it's just for educational purpose, and just try to understand and use it in the futures. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share.